now. Oh, there we go. So I had totally forgot. And well, we'll start with Sole because you know, Sole has been a recurrent participant of our workshops. Is that a real background, Sole? Yes. Yeah, it looked
Yes.
like a virtual background. Oh, okay, no, I thought you were like a photo or something. How are you, Sole?
No, no. It's my place. I work here.
Lovely place. Yes, I was asking because of that. It didn't look like your house.
Yes. Look at that. There you have the baby sharks. Can you see?
Oh, yes, we can see them.
Yes. I love kids. Well,
Good.
I'm Soledad. I'm from Capilla del Monte, a small town in Córdoba. And well, I'm here to practice my English, and because well, I love books and movies, so I take this opportunity to talk about them.
Wonderful. Thank you, Salu. It's a pleasure to have you here as usual. Who would like to come next? We have Salu from Cordoba. By the way, I'm from Buenos Aires, from the eastern suburbs of Buenos Aires, or the western area, if you want. No, not eastern, sorry, western, from the western area. I'm currently living in Tapiales, if that makes any sense to you, if that rings any bell to you. And if it doesn't, well, it's just the western area. Well, okay, I'll just ask myself. Malena, how are you? Good.
Hi, very good, thank you. Well,
Good.
I'm Elena. I live in Buenos Aires, capital.
Yeah.
Uh,
And what do you
sorry,
do?
what? I just graduated from pastry. Uh, yes, and I'm currently studying theater, like
Oh,
comedia musical. I don't know how to say it.
right. Great. Comedy. We had a workshop on comedy, on a musical comedy actually, last month. Solo didn't enjoy it. I mean, didn't enjoy the movie, but I hope she did
Yes,
enjoy the
I
workshop.
saw it. I saw that, but I didn't watch it. I didn't quite like it, and well,
Had you watched the movie, The Little Shop of
no,
Horrors?
no, I didn't watch it. I wanted to watch the version that they did here last year, but I
Oh.
couldn't.
Well, I recommend the movie. You know, not everybody agrees with me, but I think it's a great movie. So perhaps, yeah, you could have a good
Yes.
time. Thank you, Malena. Good to have you here. Anna Libovic, how are you?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening. Well, my name is Ana. I'm from Buenos Aires. I live in Belgrano neighborhood. I'm a psychologist, and and I need to improve my English skills because last year, no, 3 years ago, I started to attend foreigner patients who speak English.
Oh.
So I need to keep my English skills updated in a way. Well, that's
Wow,
a reason I'm
interesting.
here.
Do you have many patients of those who don't speak Spanish?
Yeah. I didn't count them, but yes, I have a few.
Okay, well, if you have to count them, that means that they are quite a number. Well, good, nice for you, and I hope you find this helpful. Is this your first time, Anna? Yes, with us.
Here, yes,
Yeah.
yes, my
And
first
Malena
time
too.
here.
Malena too. This is your first time with us with the workshops. Not the first time for Mirta. I mean, I do believe this is the first time with me because she's usually around. No, we also had one before. Yes, your microphone is muted, Mirta. And how are you?
Yes. It is my second time with you because last year I made a meeting. I had a meeting with you.
Yes, I don't
Well,
know.
my name is Mirta. I'm from Villa de Lina in the north of Buenos Aires, San Isidro. And at the moment I'm retired. I have been a teacher for more than 44 years. And last year I got my retirement. And well, I have students because I continue working at home now. And well, I want to practice my English. What I have noticed more is that my vocabulary hasn't improved lately. Perhaps because I work with young students and the vocabulary is smaller.
Limited.
I think that it's that. And perhaps it's my age, because at my age we forget some words.
Well,
They come later.
I hope you're happily retired, Mirta. And well, yes, you know,
Do
we
you
grow
want my
older.
answer?
No. I just hope. I hope you are happy.
Okay.
I'm just hoping. I can. Well, you did tell us you were working, so it means. Well, anyway.
Yes.
But I hope you're still happy. That's important.
That means what you imagine.
Yes, I know. Anyway, thank you. Good to have you back with us.
I want
Mirta.
to thank you and your mate, because I'm here because I won the raffle or the competition that you put on the internet the other day, and I got the prize.
Oh, yes. And we didn't have many answers, actually. I guess it was not such an easy question or anything, but we were the one who won. Yeah. So yes. Congratulations. You're a serial winner, as Diego told you. By the way, Diego is not with us today because he has very recently become a father for the second time. It was actually today. So he had his second daughter born this morning. It was 4 a.m. So he's very tired and taking care of that. We're going to I'm going to use probably the last couple of minutes to send a little message to Diego, but at least myself. But that's why he's not with us today, by the way. Thank you, Mirta. Good to have you with us. Paula, how are you?
Hi, Matthias. Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome.
To you. Thank you so much. Well, as you can see, I'm Paula. I'm from Pilar.
Oh.
I work in a school. I am a teacher, and I'm counting the years to have my retirement, but I'm not as lucky as Mirta that she's enjoying it right now. And I have studied English. I studied English when I was younger, and now I'm here because I would like to improve my vocabulary, I don't know, to get some enrichment, let's say, from my partners.
Let's hope so. It's quite a challenge, you know, sometimes, well, not sometimes, most of the times, when you have to actually interact with some other human beings and listen to their opinions and give your own. So I suppose that's the best thing this workshop can offer you. Your video is frozen, but I hope you're still there, Paula. And if you're not, I hope you come back. Well, she's having some technical issues, obviously. Analia, how are you? This is also your second time, I believe, with us.
Yes, you're right, to remember.
Yes.
Okay, hi there. Analia, as Matthias has said, I'm from José Tepas, Buenos Aires. I'm a big fan of English, and as most of my mates have told you, I'm here because I want to improve my English, and I think that this is the best way. I mean, holding these kinds of meetings and conversations, I mean, it's the best way to improve our English. And I think that what you meant, Mirta, is that our vocabulary, sometimes we feel that it is getting rusty.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Well, so here I am, because I also feel like Mirta.
That happens to everyone. Do not worry. It's not just because of age. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, age has to do with, but I mean, after you turn 25, that age affects you, basically. I mean, scientifically, that's around the age that, you know, you have that critical period that psychologists speak about. And So age is a factor, but it's not the only one, obviously. Like you said, the context that you have to, work with or work in is also a major factor. Thank you, and I'm welcome. Good to have you back. Mariana, how are you? There we go.
Hi. I'm sorry, my internet is not so good, so I keep kind of connecting and disconnecting. Well, my name is Mariana. It's the first time that I'm here. And I'm an accountant, and I've studied English for a few years, but although I listen to movies and series and podcasts in English, I don't get the chance to speak much. So that's what I wanted to do here, to practice, because sometimes it's hard for me to find the words or to pronounce them properly. So I wanted to improve that.
I agree with Anna when she said that this is the best place to do it, not because it's us, it's our workshop, but because I genuinely believe that interaction with other people is the best and probably only way to actually improve your oral skills. You can improve by, using apps like Duolingo or things like that, but it's limited, because with another human being, it's difficult to imagine what the other person is going to come up with, because probably you're
Right.
expecting something and they go, no, because blah, and you're like, I don't know the word for that. So that's a major challenge, and
Right.
I think that's
Yes.
something that only humans can bring about. I hope it becomes helpful for you and that you enjoy it, Mariana. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Abril, you're finally there. How are you? We cannot see you yet.
Hi, I'm having some problems here. Give me 1 second.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, if
Let me
it's
see.
going to make your connection worse, well, don't
No,
turn
it's
it
okay.
on. Hi, Abril. How are you?
Hi.
Welcome back. They were introducing themselves, Abril, because as you can see,
Yes.
they're quite a number. Abril has also been with us several times, and right now, you can tell them where you're from, what you do, and that's it.
Okay, I'm from Buenos Aires and I'm an interpreter student. And well, sometimes I give classes too, but I'm learning as you all know. That's it.
Thank you, Abril. Thank you for being with us again. You were just like, I think you were the last one to join us. Not just now. I mean, during the week, you were the last one to say, "Hey, I want to join." I think you were the last one. Thank you. Welcome, Abril. We also have Moni. Hi, Moni. How are you? Moni Pavoni. Maybe she, I don't know, she went to get some mate or something. Are you there, Moni? She will be, I suppose. Well, anyway, we get to get started because, as you could see, you're quite a number, and this is like the third time I say it, because it's true. We don't usually have these number of people, but like I said, it's because of Diego's fatherhood situation. We're going to start right away. You have all watched the movie, right? I mean, we have all watched Relatos Salvajes again, probably. Like I said in one of those videos, this was like the third time I watched the movie. I had to rewatch it. It was I did have a nice memory of it, and sometimes that's not a good thing because you rewatch the movie and you go like, oh man, this was not so good. But that did not happen to me with this movie. I loved it again when I watched it again. So I hope that also happened to you. We have a little presentation here. Oops. Let me share again. Hold on a second, just a minute, because I was actually hoping that you could appreciate audio. The song. This for people from of older generations like myself, and probably Mirta, we remember this on television because national television. Give me a second, I don't think it's too loud. There was this health program. Do you want to tell? Would you like to tell them the story about the song?
Dr.
Sokolinsky.
Sokolinsky.
Oh, yes.
Dr. Sokolinsky music. Yes.
The show was called La Salud de Nuestros Hijos, and it was one of those shows, you know, that actually talked about how to take care of your children. I think the guy was a pediatrician. I hope he was actually. And it was a big show in the 90s, and he was on air for a long time. And this was the music, the melody you listened to when the show began. Well, I believe it was not a coincidence that they actually used this song at Bombita's moment, because, you know, the song was related to taking care of your child, of, you know, relaxing. Actually, the song is called Aire Libre, like something peaceful. And then you see Bombita like about to, you know, explode in his mind, and then he actually blows things up, literally. But anyway, Relatos Salvajes, we cannot lose control. That was the motto they used to kind of sell the movie internationally. You do know that internationally this was a huge movie. I mean, it was a huge success locally and internationally as well. That's not where I wanted to go, actually. Hold on a minute. Okay. Oh, there we go. So let's pass on to our first question, actually, before I mess up again. And our first question actually dealt with the first story. I wanted to include them kind of chronologically, like in the same order as they appeared in the movie. And Pasternak was the first one. Give me a second. Pasternak. There we go. This was a shorter story. What does it say about coincidence and its impact on human interactions? I've just mentioned something about coincidence with the music, of not being a coincidence. Well, what does this story say about coincidence? What does it say about the impact that coincidences may have on human interactions? And what about fragility and social order? I think some people claim this is not the best story in the movie. Perhaps. I really thought it was quite intelligent what they did. You know, you do not expect that, especially at the beginning of the movie. You know, I mean, you are 5 or 6 minutes into the movie and you see that the plane is coming down. You know, it's really cool for me. Not that planes collapse, that's not cool, but, you know, I believe it's cool. Well, you get me. Anyway, I would like to be the first to have your say.
Sorry, and it is in a way connected with the elderly couple who is pleasantly reading the newspaper. So in a way, that part has to do with Pasternak's mini story, I would say.
Yes, you were speaking about the elderly couple earlier, and yes, they are completely shocked, actually shocked when they see that plane coming down to their peaceful garden. Again, you see these kind of balance or contrast between peace and complete chaos or explosion. I think that's something that Damián Cifrón does a lot in the movie. Mariana, yeah.
Yes, I really liked this story. I also liked it very much. It's very short, but it's like once they are trapped in the plane, they have nothing to do. You know, they all know they are going to die, and that's it. They can't do anything. So it's so disturbing for me. And the way they find out, you know, that at first they think everything is a coincidence until you know, this character starts realizing what's happening. I mean, I think it's in the short time that the story lasts, I think it transmits a lot of emotions, and I really liked it.
Yes, you were mentioning about this feeling of, no escape. There was no escape. I mean, you're up there. The guy who is in
Exactly.
control is the one that actually wants to, well, we know what he wants to do, actually. And yeah, there was this situation of people connecting the dots, that you may say, connecting the dots and say, oh, maybe. And when they realize it's too late, because you see the stewardess crying. And she tells them why she's crying. I suppose that whenever you see a stewardess crying on a plane, it's a really, really tragic situation. I suppose. I
Well,
hope
yes.
I never. I know, yes.
And it's at the beginning of it, it's very funny, this kind of 6 degrees of separation, now that like
Yes.
everybody knew who was Pasternak, no? And when they realized that he was the pilot of the plane, it was like a big revenge from him against them, no?
Yes, and it's also it's like this I don't know, no, not a contradiction. I was going to say black humor. In a way, I believe at the beginning it could be. You can even see the primary school teachers saying, "Oh yeah, Pasternak." Well, like primary school teachers usually talk about children who were not the best. And it was funny until it was not funny anymore. It was not funny for them, and not even for the audience, because you could see what was going on. We never get to see Pasternak, really. We never get to see his face. I believe at some point at the beginning of the movie, you see someone, coming in and coming out of the pilot's cabin. But that's it. I mean, we could at most see the back of Pasternak, but that was it. So, anything you would like to add?
No, I would like to add the part about the psychiatrist, him.
Yes.
he told him, well, I don't remember the exact words, but it's like, well, I have to say to you that
Yeah.
it's not your fault. And it's like, well, did they or have they had the chance to talk about that, or was it the first time that the psychiatrist told him that the fault was because of his parents? That part for me is like, what? The psychiatrist. And I wanted to, I don't know how to say, I wanted to
Find that.
increase. I wanted to increase the payment, and he didn't like it. And now I told him that it's not your fault. That part was, I don't know, was funny, and well, cost me.
It was funny, and also like the peak of the stressful situation, like, oh no, and you even told him that you were going to increase the fee, and that was going to make things obviously worse. Is that, you mentioned what the psychologist says, and it's actually quite interesting, I think. Anna, you may correct me if I'm wrong, but psychologists usually do not. It depends on the school, I suppose, that they follow. But they don't usually say, yeah, it's your parents' fault. You didn't do anything. You don't have any responsibility. It's not like a common thing, is it?
I don't do that. I don't do that with my patients. No,
Even if it is their parents' fault. I mean, you wouldn't say it, would you?
No, I mean, we are going we go to the past situations.
Yeah.
Maybe that the patient who maybe situation that affected the patient's mind, but it's not necessary that it was always the parents' fault. Okay.
Absolutely, yes. Just a second. We have several hands up. Be right there, Mirta. Hold your thoughts.
Okay.
Male Manzioni.
Yes. Hello. Well, yeah, that part of the psychiatrist is it make me laugh every time because it's great. I mean, there Pasternak just like we say kills two birds at a shot,
Oh, yeah.
and well, he does what he wants to everyone in his life that has been mean to him and his parents. I I think the psychiatrist is in that moment he just says what every psychiatrist wants to say, but he can't because they want, and well, but in that situation it was necessary.
It's like the last resort, right? It's like, what else can I do? Okay, I'm going to tell you what you want to listen to. Yes, it is your parents' fault. Please, please do not
Yes,
crush
I
the
know.
flame. Yeah.
I know that's why I'm doing this, and
Yeah. Thank you. Anna. Hey, Anna Liam. Sorry, Anna Liam. I'm going to call you like that because we have two Annas in the house. Anna Liam. You're muted, Anna Liam. You're still muted.
I thinking that the moment that Sole mentioned about the Pasternak in cockpit, it is a moment where the music na 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 should have turned up because in a way everybody wanted like giving him a a pat on the back so that he stopped doing what he was about to do, Pasternak. And I think that the na 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 song it is in a way like helping us with taking care of our mental health.
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the things that we haven't actually said. But yeah, this is a mental health situation. I mean, this is all caused or generated because of Pasternak's mental fragility. That's the one that we were saying there. Yes. Very well. Thank you. Mirta?
Well, in fact, I wanted to tell something connected with what you said before. If psychologists were telling people what to do, I have gone to the psychologist for years, and they have never told me. They guide you to the problem, to the root, and I think that Pasternak had discovered by himself that his parents were the reasons of maybe all his sad situations he had reviewed in his mind. Well, I wanted, these days, this part of the film have been shown on internet. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't, but I imagine why. Oh, no. Now that you mention it, yes, I have. I actually have, yes.
And so I think when I saw it, I didn't remember the picture, but when I saw it again, I realized what they did with that scene that, from my point of view, of course, is exactly what is happening now.
Very well. Well, yes, we have watched the same video, Mirta. Very well, very well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Paula, Abril, anything else you would like to comment, or shall we pass on to our next question? No. Paula, is your connection better now? More stable? Yes? Okay, great. Abril. Yes, Abril.
Yes, I just wanted to say that I love this part of the film. I think that it's very funny, and at the same time, I think that it will sound controversial, but I understand Pasternak because at some point, well, imagine these kind of situations, you don't put them into actions like he did, but sometimes you like to imagine that kind of stuff. And it reminds me also to, I don't want to spoil anything, but Donnie Darko's film, could it be? It's
Well,
something like has to do with that plane, I think. I'm not a big
yes. Donnie Darko was trying to avoid to stop accident from happening. Yeah, I mean that was like the whole drive for him. Yeah. In a way, yeah. Wow, you made quite a connection over there. I had Donnie Darko in the back of my mind. Very well, Paula. Let's see if you would like to be the first with our next question, which is the story Las Ratas. What a wonderful, I mean, I like all the stories. Probably I'm going to say this a lot. Wonderful performance by Rita Cortese. My God. Even international critics say that she was the best, as along with Erika Rivas. You know, they were like the ones that got more attention from international viewers because of their performance were quite good. What role do privileges and class have in the story? What else? Wait a second, I cannot read. Is it a reference to social inequality? How so? What do you think, Paula? Is privilege, if you want, I'm not going to force you, I'm just giving you the space to speak if you want to.
Okay, no, I would like to keep on listening to you and then
all right. Whenever you're ready,
Thank
you can
you.
interrupt this. Please.
I'm a bit nervous. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're doing wonderfully so far. So guys, privileges, class. We have. It's actually the story only has 4 actors. 3 of them being the main ones. The son of this guy coming in by the end, you know, not really relevant. But the guy, I mean, the horrible man. Bordon is his surname. I don't know the name in the movie. I do not remember. He's a wonderful actor. He's been Luis Miguel's manager, by the way. If you have watched Luis Miguel's series, yeah, he was like a wonderful man.
You're right.
He was a horrible man. Anyway, yes, good, very good. Sorry, Mariana.
Yes, I think it's about injustice, you know, because the girl had gone through an awful situation with his father and her mother, her father and her mother, and she didn't have anyone to go to, so she dealt with it the way she could, and then she was trying to get justice by her own hand, advised by the Rita Cortese character that was encouraging her, you know, to, kill him, he's bad. But this whole situation wouldn't happen in a world or in a social situation where you could go to authorities and they could intervene and I don't know, make things right somehow.
I thought I was muted. I particularly like how Rita Cortese's character, being a person who came out of prison, you know, she had been doing time, as they say. She had been in prison for some time. She doesn't hesitate. She says immediately after the girl tells the story, she said, kill him. That's it. Kill him. Kill the rats. That's it. That's basically it. Analia.
Yes, I agree with you. Actually, I hated that man that was, he was running for office. So he was about to get a political position somewhere there. The first encounter between the waitress and this guy was a party for one. I would admire. I get really angry when I heard his answer. And then, as you said, Rita Cortese, that she's the best one. I like her because she said, well, no doubt at all, because he's not only a political minister, but also he's a bad customer, a bad guy, a bad human being. So let's don't think about that. Let's do it.
Exactly. She doesn't hesitate. I believe, obviously, he makes things quite easy for Rita Cortese.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
I hear the saying the revenge is best served in a cold place. So
Yeah,
that's
definitely. And yeah, and he gets some revenge on him. Yes. Good. Las ratas. By the way, before I forget, Zoom only gives us like 40 minutes of the video call, and then it stops, and we are going to restart using the same link. Okay, don't go anywhere. Just use the same link I've sent you on Instagram, and we continue. Who else? Abril, Mirta, Anna, Sole, Malena. Yes, Mirta.
Well, okay. In fact, I think that always the person who has the power, well, in this case, he has the power and he has destroyed others' life, no, other people's life, and in this case, the girl doesn't accept easily to kill her, as she looks like a girl from a little town, and people there are generous. They don't feel they are so kind, and she doesn't dare to kill him by herself. Or she said, I would kill him, but as a saying, not
Yeah.
as to, I want to commit that.
Rita Cortese seems to be like that little devil. You have the angel, your conscience here, and the devil here saying, do it, do it, do it. Rita Cortese was that for this little girl. The film says we cannot lose control. Well, the one that makes the whole situation go to hell, basically, Rita Cortese's decision. She's the one that makes the decision. Then she also says, you are also culprit. You didn't do anything. You come down with me. You could have stopped me, and you didn't stop me. Then apparently Rita Cortese doesn't say anything to the police because she's the only one that it's taken away. We don't know what happens afterwards. But if you were the justice, hold this thought because the video call is about to end. If you were the justice, what would you do with the little girl? But not the little girl, with the girl. We'll restart right away with the same league girls.